Alright, ladies and gentle people, welcome to FormulaOCE tier number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here for round number 4. We're here for the Baku Grand Prix. It is I, your solo commentator here tonight, Frizy, and we are going to be in for a treat here tonight. Looks like a bit overcast. Could see some weather in qualifying potentially. Who knows? But we are here for the race. So a bit of news to dive right in. So we had some driver changes. So one is Watto has left the league, which is very unfortunate. I believe he actually won the first race of the season, so yeah, it's not ideal. Actually, no, Watto didn't. So it was Sultana. So that is my mistake. Watto's left, which is now that seat has been taken by Blackhammer, who's been put down into tier 3, and Yes Penguin has moved up to tier 2, which has put Plum Plate into that seat in the Haas. And I think that is it. We do have a reserve here tonight. Joshi King, he'll be in the Ferrari. So looking forward to see how he goes on debut. So, championships. We have, Penguin was actually leading the championship when he got put up. So we might have to do some removal. So it's actually Fanatical who's leading the championship. Then we've got Sultana, Tomahawk, JDM, and Q-Biscuit Flunky with Pajala not far behind them. So I'll fix up the standings at the end of the video. And in the constructors, well, what can we say after 3 rounds? McLaren is on top, but they're actually tied with AlphaTauri on 67 points. And Haas is in P3 on 62. So we've got a 3-race scrap on for the constructors, 5 points separating the top 3. Then we've got Mercedes, 20 points behind Haas. Then we've got Alfa Romeo, Williams, Red Bull, and Aston Martin. And the final 2 teams, Alpine and Ferrari, are yet to get off the mark. So that could be one to watch out for. Alpine and Ferrari, with only who's Emil and Sparky against Joshi and War Machine. As Emil was actually crashed. Oh, that is unfortunate for Emil in the Alpine. Yeah, so that is all done. So championships are being set out, and who is where. So we're going to ride on board with a Plum Plate 50-31-9, and he's on debut in the Haas. So coming towards turn number 3 in this tricky circuit. Oh, that is a beat dip, and that is in the fence there, ladies and gentlemen. That is in the fence, and the Haas driver will be spitting chips as he hits the wall again. As Devon is just moving out of the way. Get out of my way. He says, Rango's parked up. He's going to get disqualified if he doesn't move that soon. Let's ride on board with Winter, as he will be the next first one to set a competitive lap time in this Q1 session. Let us know if the audio is okay, if it's too low, too soft. Bremer can't race due to a power outage, so that is unfortunate for the Red Bull man. But it looks like Winter having some good early pace here. Let's see what his sector 2 time will be. There's someone that's crashed just before the castle section. I missed the middle sector time for Winter, but here comes Winter onto this, probably the lone overtaking part of the track. Would expect to see a lot of DRS trains and, well, not trains, but a lot of DRS overtakes. And Winter sets the first time on the board with a 39.307. So the Haas is on top at this stage. Let's have a look at War Machine. He's invalidated. Hopefully he's got enough fuel to do another lap. Kibisi Flunky didn't. But Dr. JDM goes P2 with a 41.1. So plenty of time to gain is Dr. JDM. Spiky must have had a moment somewhere on track. All War Machine, Fanatical. And Kibisky flying this 3-car train here, ladies and gentlemen, all doing some laps. Oh, his War Machine goes wide. Oh my god. If I was Fanatical, I'd be raging at the moment. On a lap, and here comes the dreaded castle section, where no one's going to do any overtaking here. If you somehow make an overtake at the castle section, I will give you your own section on the YouTube channel. There we go. Fanatical is out, and he must have heard what I said, and it's all gone wrong. For the McLaren driver, I think he must have just clipped the curb, and that is all she wrote. That is a painful way to go out. But yeah, as I was saying, let's have a look at Rango Killer actually. As I was saying, if anybody can make an overtake at the castle section, you'll get your own video on the YouTube channel. There we go. There's a challenge for everybody in the 3 tiers. Maybe F2 too if me and Hutto want to do it. As Rango goes up into P2 with a 40.6, 1.3 behind Winter. Let's have a look at Joshy. Let's have a look at Josh. I'll say Josh. P3 41.092. Not bad. He might do another run here. I can see him doing another run. Sultana, no. That's Devon, no. Let's have a look at Plum. He's doing his lap. So really, no one else doing some laps. Sparky is in the P6. He did improve, so he's still behind War Machine, but at least he's got a time on the board. As Plum Plate is out. Oh dearie me. That's not how you want to start your Tier 3 debut. And Pajala, the rapid boys will be going off their chair. P5, a 41.3, couple of tenths behind Dr. JDM. As Nos goes into P6. So some times now coming in here, ladies and gentlemen. We just need Devon and Kibiscuit Flunky to set some lap times. And I think once they set some lap times, they might be into Q2. Stroke race P9 in the Aston, 46.6. Very nicely done. Salty and Mad Dog. Alright, on the outlap. Sultana, 39.9. Still 6 tenths off Winter. If I was Winter, I'll be just kicking back, smoking a cigar, knowing I'm into Q2. So he surely doesn't need to come out. War Machine must have missed his breaking point as he's retired from the session. I mean, he might be safe. It might be safe, so we'll just wait and see how the game pans out. Devon goes to the top with a 38.596. Dutchie's going, okay. It's Mad Dogs now. What has happened? Well, War Machine has definitely made it into Q2 now, so he's like, alright lads, I'm in the Q2. Let's have a look at Blaze Envy. He's actually on debut tonight. He missed the first couple of rounds due to other commitments, but he's back. He's here tonight, so very excited to see how Blaze Envy will go. As Blaze will set his first time lap to 38.9. Alright. As winter's now come out. Interesting. So once Q-Biscuit makes his does his lap, same with Salty, we're gonna have that might be a 14 car for Q2, so only 4 will be knocked out in Q2. But you know, starting at the back here, it's not exactly a bad thing. Winter just getting out of the way. But Jala is up in the P5 of 40.5. Still 6/10 behind Sultana, but it is only Q1. And we do have under 6 minutes remaining. Oh, Salty's into the fence, and that's some wing damage. But if he can just put in a lap time, I'm sure he'll be okay. Where's Kibisky? He's about to set his lap time. It is a 40.4, good enough for P5. And once Salty puts his lap in, we will have our grid for Q2 with Fanatical, Mad Dog, Emil, and Plum Plate not taking part. 44.0. But he does have some damaged wings. Stoke Race will be into Q2 here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute scenes have been had here tonight already. And we're not even 10 minutes or 15 minutes into Q1. Level of Winter. As Rango just getting out of the way. Salty just get out of the way. Very nicely done. Let's just ride on board with Winter for now. Let's see what lines Winter takes in that fantastic Haas car. So he's half a tenth up on his PB, so he's looking to improve. Nicely done there. Don't want to cut too much of that corner, otherwise he'll go spinning around. And the dreaded castle section where everybody will be hoping and praying they don't get any damage at. Coming towards this long, really left-hander. Heavy braking zone coming up. Nicely done. Do not slam into the fence. Very nicely done. Coming towards pretty much the final corner of this racetrack. He's down on his time. So, what can his straight line speed be? Down this long back straight. Will Winter improve on a 39.3? He's already into Q2. But he wants to show the world that he wants to be on top. He does improve. But pretty much barely. It's a 39.3. 06, still 4/10 behind Blaze. As Q-Biscuit is up in the P5 actually. So I must have missed that. So I do apologise. So, So he's going to come in, he's going to put up his feet, and he'll probably retire because why waste another set of tyres? You're in the gear 2 with 3 minutes remaining. I do not blame Dr. JDM. He's going to come in. Blaze has retired, so yep, we might start to see some retirement. So let's just ride on board with the Alpine driver or Sparky. Let's read chat. Reedy, you did it. Yep, I know, trust me, I know. And Owen Ari. Okay. Banter. Anyway, Sparky, let's just ride on board with the Alpine driver, and I'm sure the Alpine team boss will be ecstatic to see his driver into Q2. Is actually 3/10 up here. So, Sparky looking to improve on his time. It'll be a 40, maybe. He lost a little bit of time there, so let's just see how Sparky goes. He's got no ERS to play with. And he does improve to P7, a 40.554. So, nicely done with him. With 90 seconds remaining, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, everyone that's in the pits can really now just retire because they can't make it out. I'm expecting Rango to come in. Let's have a look at stroke race. Let's give some love to the Aston Martin driver. And Rango is now in. But here comes stroke race. DRS is wide open. It's a 44.4. It does improve, but it stays 14th. But he's already into Q2. But he wants to show the world that he can at least beat maybe Salty. Oh, Salty, that's some wing damage there. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh, it's Sparky. Yeah, Sparky will be coming in. So 30 seconds remaining, and well, it's probably the timing glitch, so I don't exactly know how much time is left. So based on me, it's probably maybe another 20 minutes. Because that's how the game is. But stroke race, 3/10 up in the first sector, so he's still finding some improvements. Is the Aston Martin driver. So time's up on my end, but I don't know how much time is actually left. Oh, Stoke Race has lost all his time in the middle sector. Let's see how his straight line speed is. Oh my god, you don't want to retire now. You do not want to retire now. But here comes stroke race. Checking flag still hasn't come out for me, so that's fantastic. He does improve again, but it's a 44.3. This is really annoying, not knowing if qualifying's over or not. So, yeah. There it is. So it was like another minute and 2 seconds remaining. Banter. Let's have a look at Salty, the lone Red Bull driver here tonight, due to Bremer. Oh my god. That was almost close as Lance Stroll earlier in the year. But here comes Salty. That nearly looked like a corner cut. But we're just waiting on Salty and stroke. Oh, that's into the fence. And Salty, as nice as actually left the session. Oh dear. Oh dear. The stroke race has oh no. He's retired from the session. Did he actually crash or did he actually retire? Doesn't say. But Sultana does have a 5-place grid penalty. So that is interesting. So Stoke Race does make it to Q2, but he must have just retired on track. And our Q1 eliminators are Fanatical. Big surprise there. Championship leader is now. Mad Dog, Imbil, and Plum Plate on debut in the Haas. Not a good showing for the Haas man. But Joshy P9, Q2, first Q2 appearance as a reserve. So probably one to watch out for throughout the race here. Kibisky, yeah, I know, yeah, I figured that. So it's all good. Alright, now this is probably the most important part of qualifying, Q2, or the second most important part of qualifying is Q2. Let's see what tyres drivers decide to start off with. So we got Sparky, Bajala, Josh. So most of a core of the grid is now on mediums, while everyone else is on softs for now. So you probably JDM's going to come out there on softs. So you maybe wanna. I don't know, really. It depends on what the race is. If it's sunny and cloudy, like dry, I mean, you can do softs to mediums, mediums to softs. If you're very good on your tyre wear. If you start on mediums, you have a good chance of scoring some big points here tonight. There's also a chance of safety cars as well. So, yeah, everyone's going to come out onto the mediums first up. But you would expect most of them might just qualify on the softs at the end. We'll see what happens. Well, Dr. JDM is actually out there first. So we'll show some love to the McLaren driver. Give McLaren some screen time. They've actually shot up in the overall standings as well, has McLaren, and I think it was AlphaTauri. Let me just have a look. Overall. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so it was McLaren and AlphaTauri that did shut up after a hectic Monaco weekend. Williams is still on top. We'll just leave it at that for now. Red Bull did actually beat Williams last week, but only by a point. But Red Bull dropped a couple of spots with McLaren and AlphaTauri having big weekends last week. So ones to watch out for McLaren and AlphaTauri here tonight. All the team principals will be looking forward to this race because, you know, it sets up the weekend, you know. See how everyone goes. Sets the tone, I think. Dr. JDM, 35.349 first sector. Not bad, not bad. Maybe go a little bit quicker than that. But we'll see what happens. Alright, sorry lads, I just had to get a ice cool drink. Alright, so Dr. JDM will be the first one to set a lap time in Q2, but it will be on the set of softs. So, he opens. Oh, he's actually going to come in. Interesting. Is that War Machine? He's just letting cars go through. So, have a look. Sparky. So, Sparky with the first one. Joshy is actually getting a bit of a slipstream here. So, the Ferrari man on debut playing some sneaky tactics here. But he stays P2. Kubiski P3. War Machine is out now. Oh dear. So, Kubiski Flunky P1, Pajala P2. It's actually Sultana P2 now. Pajala P3, Sparky's P4, Josh P5, P6 now. Salty P7 with Rango going up into P4. Stroke Race is P8. So look, Winter 39.7. Gee, that's almost. I know he did a 30. It did a 39 something in Q1, so he's nearly matched his Q1 time on a set of mediums. This Blaze is about to start his lap. Hopefully Nos. Actually, let me see if I can get Nos back in. I think I can. No, Satana didn't leave Reptile. It was Watto. Watto left. So, Blaze really was pretty much the shock of Q1. Oh, that's an invalidation. As I was about to hit some praise on him, he invalidates. There we go. Nos has joined in, so he can set a lap time into Q2. Showgrace improves, but it's a 42.8. He's still a second behind Salty. But at the moment, he's in a Q3, P9. Still waiting on Nos, Blades, Devon, and JDM to set a lap time. So Blaze is actually going to come in now. Okay. So big, interesting there. Let's run on board with Devon, the AlphaTauri man. Oh, and Showgrace does get it away, so thank the heavens for that. As Devon's actually on soft, so yeah, he was always on soft, so Devon's going to qualify onto a set of softs. Okay, probably wants a good getaway from the 5 red lights, so it's interesting tactics from AlphaTauri. So 13.924 middle sector. So how's Devon's straight line speed? It'll probably be P1, but how far ahead will he be on a set of softs? The 38.3, and the AlphaTauri man is in P1. Let's have a look at Dr. JDM onto a set of mediums. The 41.7 P9, and that's Stroke Race into P11. As Nice is out there, and we're just waiting on Blaze to come out and set a lap time with it says 6 minutes remaining, but I don't actually know how long is left. Probably about 7 minutes, I would assume, considering how long it was in Q1. So let's see there. So Josh is in P8 on debut, 41.5 in that Ferrari. I know he's on. No, I'm saying like showing him a lot of love on stream, but he is on debut here tonight, and you know it's not bad. It's not bad. I think Blaze is now coming out. Yes, he is. So. Well, for me, there's 5 minutes remaining. Will we see some drivers rush a set of softs? You got the likes of Stroke Race going on mediums. Interesting. You got Salty, JDM, Josh, Sparky, maybe even Rango as well. Could be in some trouble. Maybe even Pajala as well. So from P5 down to P10, it's only 0.6 of a second. So it is very competitive in that midfield. Then we got the likes of Nice and Blaze still yet to set a lap time, as Nice has actually hit the fence. From what I see, unless that was a little bit of lag, it's probably lag. Because, yeah. It actually might be, yeah, it might actually got some damage actually. So Nice could be in a little bit of trouble. Jesus Christ. That is some tyre heating next level measures there. Yeah, he does have damage, and I'm expecting Nos to actually come in, put on a set of softs, and then just go out. That's what I'm expecting. Yeah. 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 I mean, I don't blame him. He probably wanted to qualify minute, so his strategy is probably outside the window now. Let's ride on board with Blaze, you know. We'll pick someone in Q1 next time, but let's have a look at Blaze. You know, he's on debut. Let's give the Alfa Romeo some bit of love as well. He's actually a full-time driver, so Abyss won't have to yell at me for not showing his driver. Sorry, Abyss. But yeah, looks alright so far. It's only Sector 1. Still got 2 sectors to go. It's a 34.8 first sector. Not bad, not bad. Let's see how he does in this middle sector. Oh, took a little bit too much curb there. Wasn't perfect. Oh my god, that was close to the fence as well. Middle sector, very struggling. Looks like he's sliding out, in and out a little bit. Oh, we don't want to touch the curb. You'll go night-nights. Well, let's just check out his middle sector. It is a 15.3. It can be better, but if he gets into Q3, that's all he'll care about right now. So let's see how Blaze straight line speed will help him out here now. We'll open up DRS right now. Can he get into the 40s? Oh, he's at 39.7, and that is P2. Even with not a great middle sector, it's still P2. He's ahead of Winter. So Abyss is like, okay. Might be a bit too early to smoke the cigars, Abyss, but you can never know. You can never know. So, let's see, who else? is out there. So Dr. JDM is on mediums. Pajala is on mediums. Salty's on mid. So no. So are we gonna seriously only have 2 drivers onto a set of softs? Maybe. There's only 50 seconds on my end, but it probably add another minute on that. So there is still time to set a lap time, unless the game has somehow fixed itself, which I highly doubt. Sparky's... Oh, that's a big call. Sultana is out. I mean, Sparky, big call. 41-4. JDM is out there. Salty's out there. This is turning into an interesting Q2 session now. Sparky's confident of his time, but Josh isn't coming out. JDM's out there and Salty's out there. And Sparky is also out there as well. He's actually... Oh, it's a 42. Sorry, I missed that. 35-2 first sector is nice. So there's a checkered flag. So it's 12 seconds this time. So... Well, JDM is out. Stroke Racer is out as well. Salty's missed. So, will Nos knock out Joshy? It's all going to come down to this lap from Nos. $15.9. Oh, it's a purple middle sector, but you can't read much into that. But with a bit of a lift off, that's going to cost him some time on this straight. This is going to be close. 41.5 is the time he needs to beat. He's going to beat it. A 40.5, and Josh is knocked out in Q2. He'll start the race in P11, and depending on what the weather is, he'll have first choice of 3 tyres. And Bajala is going to come in and retire. It's another Q3 appearance for Rapid Bajala, and the Rapid boys are going to off their chair. But Nos at the death is on a set of... We'll start the race on a set of soft tyres. The same with Devon. And I think Sultana was the one with a 5-place grid penalty as well. So that's one to watch out for into Q3. So our knockout teas are Josh, Salty, Stroke Race, and unfortunately War Machine could not get a lap in because he DNF'd at the start of Q2. Would have been interesting to see what time of lap time War Machine would have put on the board. But Devon 1.3 ahead of Blaze. He's 2.2 ahead of Knots. So we'll see what happens in Q3. So there is the Q2 results with Devon on top, followed by Blaze, Winter, Kubiski. As I said, Josh, Salty, Stroke Racer, War Machine knocked out in Q2. Depending on what the weather is, Joshy could be okay. Kinda, maybe. Free choice of tyre, so it's probably like the only gain Josh will get. But you really don't want to be starting mid-pack, especially here at Baku. Especially a short run into turn 1. As Bremer's now joined, so he's got his power back on. So yeah, big interesting. So, Q3. Alright, this is now the most important part of qualifying. The fight for pole position. Who is your money on? You know, you've got Winter, Sultana, Blaze, Pajala, Devon, Kubiscuit, you know. I know Dr. JDM has had a couple of front row starts as well. He's one to watch out for as well. Can Rango pull the almightiest of laps? What can Sparky from out of absolutely nowhere just put that Alpine on pole? What about Nos? Can he put that Mercedes on pole? You know, this is going to be one interesting Q3. Who is your money on, ladies and gentlemen? Who is your money on for pole position here tonight at Baku? People are going to ask, or people are going to say, "Oh, Frizy, who's your pick for pole position?" You know, I don't know. I mean, any one of these 10 drivers could get pole. As a commentator, so I'm not playing favourites. I am not playing favourites. I am the commentator right now. Nothing else. Nothing more. So as the commentator, I'm going to pick for pole position. I'm going to say this man, Devon. Yeah, Dutchy's going off. Is falling off his chair here, ladies and gentlemen. Dutchy has fallen off his chair. So big scenes has happened here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I am picking Devon for pole position here tonight. I mean, I could be wrong. 9 times out of 10, I mostly am. So, I've either put the commentator's curse on Devon, or I am the Oracle. Just call me the Oracle man. Please don't call me that though. Alright, so Winter will be the first one to set a lap time first. Sparky's still in the pit lane, so maybe he's only got one set of sauce, so he's going to wait to the end. Not bad, not bad. Maybe do some 2 runs. Oh my god. I thought that was Devon. Oh man, imagine if that was Devon. Oh, just imagine all the comments will be coming at me with force. Especially Dutchy. But Winter is going to be the first man to set a lap time. It's a 38.405. And Devon goes to the top with a 38.2. Rango is P3 with a 40.5. Dr. JDM is P4 with a 40.4. Here comes Rapid Pajala, the Rapid Boys, P4, a 40.8, about 3 tenths behind Rango. Sultana, you put in a lap time, it's a minute 59, but you can definitely go a lot quicker than that. Let's have a look at Blaze, the man on debut here tonight in that Alfa Romeo. It's a 38.3. Oh, Kubiscuit. Kubiscuit is P4 with a 39.1. That's 7 tenths behind Winter. As Nos goes P7, and now Sparky is now out on track. So, round 1 goes to Devon. But Blaze, only half a tenth behind. Actually, it's less than half a tenth. This is going to be an interesting qualifying session now. Might have a four-way scrap if Kibiscuit can improve on that 8 tenths, nearly 9 tenths behind Devon. You know, under half a tenth is Blaze against Devon. Let's have a look at Sultana. Will he finish this lap? He's going to. It's a 39.6. It is P6. And Bajala does go up into P5. It's a 39.4. Still 1.2 behind Devon. So, you know, all I'll say, it's going to be interesting. Let's have a look at Sparky. Sorry, there was a little bit of silence. I was just reading chat. And Pinju's stirring the pot. Pinju's stirring the pot. Ladies and gentlemen. What? Sparky on his first lap. Let's have a look-see. $34.7. 34.4, so he's 3 tenths down on Devon in the first sector. Oh, that could be some damage for the Alpine driver, or Alpine driver. There's Dr. JDM's back out there on track, so he's coming out early. And he's filled up the car for a couple of runs. Oh, Pajala's out of ERS. Middle sector. It's a 15.3. 40.6. 39.4. Yeah, 1.2 off in the middle sector. They could have had some. That could have been from the damage, as Pajala gets a 5th-place grid penalty. Oh dear. Sparky gets P7 of 39.8. But Pajala and Sultana do have... I think it was Sultana that had the 5th-place grid penalty. If I'm wrong, I do apologise, but Pajala now has one. Oh. I think some choice words might be said after this race, or actually after qualifying. There is 3 minutes on my end, but it is the time on my end is actually a little bit quicker, so that is fantastic. Let's run on board with Dr. JDM. First sector, it is a 35.6. It's nearly 3 tenths down. What's Sparky? Sparky's going to come in, I think. Yeah, I'm assuming Sparky's going to come in. Another set of softs, potentially, and just go for another lap. Well, let's stay on board with Dr. JDM. Nas, Sultana, Pajala have not come out yet, so obviously there is still time to be found. As it's Rango getting out of the way. Middle sector, he's found half a second, so JDM fighting some time. Let's hope Dr. JDM's straight line speed will help him out. P9, 40.9, still 4 tenths behind Rango. So, and everybody's out there except for Sparky, but as I said, I don't know how much time is left. It says a minute 18, but with my game, it's just fantastic. So, round 2 has started now. The fight for pole is now where it's going to heat up. Devon, the first man, is going to will set the first lap time outside of Devon, Blaze, and Winter. Looks like Blaze will be the last one to set a lap time out of the 3. But don't write off Q-Biscuit Flunky just yet. P4. About 9 tenths behind Devon, but I wouldn't write off Q-Biscuit Flunky just yet. This could still turn into a 4-way scrap for pole position. Oh, there's McLaren. Hopefully the McLaren gets out of the way. And Devon really flying around this track. He's 4 tenths up, nearly half a second up is Devon. In the middle sector, JDM is out. Oh, thank God that could have still put Devon off a little bit. That Sparky is retired, he's done it in the pit lane. But has that crash cost Devon? Not really. It's a 37.8. Q-Biscuit Flunky. He stays P4 at 38.5. Double got Rango. P6. So Winter is just up on his time. He's to find over half a second at 6 tenths. And he stays P3. He does not improve. So the next one, it's up to Blaze. He's 6 tenths down. Has Devon got pole from... Yeah, looks like Devon's got pole. Nos is 2 tenths down. Yeah, Pajala's out. He's just second up with Sultana. Is this going to be AlphaTauri's 1-2? No, he lost time. P5 at 38.9. And Darren has got pole position here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Sultana did lose time. But don't forget, he and Pajala do... I think it's Sultana. I know Pajala's got one. But I'm pretty sure it was Sultana that had that 5-place grid penalty from Q1. So, controversy in this qualifying session once again. But Devon and Dutch is smoking the cigar. Saying, yes, boys. A 1-5, but it'll be a 1-10 for the race. And Dutchy is in the chat. Making jokes. Oh, Jay is actually Blaze. So, Blaze is in the chat too, ladies and gentlemen. So, Darren gets pole position followed by Blaze, Winter, Q-Biscuit. Sultana does have a 5-place grid penalty. Same with Pajala, Rango, Sparky, Dr. JDM, and Nos. So, big. So, Rango will move up to P5, Sparky P6, JDM P7, Nos P8. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is race time. They look like there's not a cloud in the sky, so we might be in with some dry racing. There is still a high chance of safety cars. It is on standard. I'm positive that I put on standard. So there is a high chance of some safety cars here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If we get no safety cars, I'll be I'll be impressed, and B, I'll be ecstatic because T3 always brings out safety cars. But let us know who's your man for race winner and surprise podium. You know, who's everybody's thoughts for race winner and surprise podium? Let us know. I will get the tyre graphic for everybody so everybody can have a look-see. I'm still on board, so... there we go. So, outside the top 10, only Mad Dog is starting on a set of softs. Everyone else is on medium. So 3 drivers are only on softs. Everyone else is on medium. So nobody's touching the hards. It's interesting. We've already got 3 drivers DSQ'd already. But there is the tyre graphic for everybody. So it gives you an idea on who to pick for race winner. For me, who do I think will win? I am going to pick you know what? We'll stick with the AlphaTauri theme. I'll pick Devon for race winner and surprise podium. You know what? I'm going to say Rango. Surprise podium. There we go. I'll probably put the commentator's curse on, so that is fantastic. But hopefully I haven't for either of those drivers. So that's my prediction. I think Devon will probably win this race, and I think Rango will get a podium here tonight. A surprise podium. So those are my thoughts. Let us know what you think. Do remember, we do have a couple of drivers on debut. We got Blaze on debut, even though he's full time. We got Josh on debut as well as a reserve, and we got Plumplate, who's been put back into T3 in the Haas on debut as well. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for 5 red lights for the Baku Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go. Devon gets off to a good start. The Mercedes of Kubiskin Flunky down the inside. It's there's contact between Winter and Blaze already. There's stuff happening down the back here, ladies and gentlemen. The Ferrari down the inside of is Josh looking at some. Oh, there's a car park at the back of the field. It's Nos. It's a VSC. Nos has had an accident. And he's doing a 75,000 point turn. Oh, that's some wing damage for sure. Big accident after turn 2 there, ladies and gentlemen. Down the inside went Winter on Blaze. It's only just a VSC. And Plumplate's in P12, but he's got wing damage. There's penalties there was a couple of penalties galore. Oh my god! Stroke Racer War Machine! That was interesting. Alright! Rango's up in the P3. Winter is up in the P2. And Sultana has a drive-through penalty speeding on the VSC. That is demoralizing. I can't even talk. Something's happened with Sultana. I think Sultana might have some wing damage. Plum Plate is out. Oh my god! Oh my god! How is that not a safety car? And a lot of people are now coming in. Oh my god, War Machine and Bajala are going side by side here, ladies and gentlemen. There's also a McLaren of Fanatical. Went down the inside as well, and the Red Bulls are right there. 11th and 12th, and Salty is overtaking his teammate. I think Bremer might have some damage. And we go back up at the battle for P3 and 4. Oh, something's happened with Mad Dog. He's probably letting the Red Bulls go through. It's Salty is... have I left? I don't think I've left, but Salty is red Xing for me. So, fantastic. And Blaze has gotten ahead of Rango. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what is going on, if I've left or not. I don't think I have. But Josh, on debut, looking for a P4. And Winter's out! It's another VSC! Both Haas cars are now out! And Rango's going to come in. He must have some damage. It's a safety car! Both Haas... Pinju is right now... He is throwing his Xbox at the window. It is a safety car. Mad Dog is in. He's probably got damage as well. Winter's left the session and he'll be spitting chips right now. Is Winter. And Mad Dog's going to come in for a wing change. Yep, it is a wing change and a set of mediums. I don't think they can go to the end. Emil has that 5 seconds, and Sultana does has that drive through as well, so he can't take it under safety car conditions. I think Salty is now back. Is Rango? Sorry, excuse me. Rango is now onto a set of hearts. It's a stretch to take him to the end. But it is on the safety car. Probably 3 laps, about lap 6, so 20 laps. If we don't get another safety car. And Devon is now in. Interesting. Our race leader is now in for a set of mediums. Can he get ahead of Pajala? I think he does. Yep, he has. So Rango's the only one onto a set of hards. Red Bull's a double stacking. Both of them have wing changes as well. Wow, this has cost Salty a lot of time. Can Mad Dog get ahead of him? I think he might just. There's Salty, there's Mad Dog. Get Mad Dog's ahead of Salty. So big plays there, but he's also on mediums. Is Salty. Now we're just waiting on Nos to catch up to him. So now the question is, can Mill has to come in for a front wing? Surely a Mill comes in to change their wing. What is Bremer doing? It is safety car. He cannot overtake cars, Bremer. Oh my god. Emil has to come in and change and get that wing fixed. Whoever the Alpine team principal needs to tell Emil to come in and change their wing. If they're in a party with them or whatever, they have to come in and change their wing. Oh my god, what is people doing? And luckily Emil is now in, same with Bremer. They'll get rid of their penalties, but come on, man. There will be another. There'll most certainly be another lap of safety car. Just waiting on Nice Mill and Bremer. So there's going to be some stewards talk after this race. Oh dear. So this has been a chaotic opening 5 laps. So Blaze is in the lead. Josh on debuts in P. Actually, both. Oh my god. Sultana, what is going on? Dutchy is pulling his hair out. You got a drive through and 10 seconds of penalties. So as I was saying, so Blaze and Josh both on debut here tonight. One's a full-time driver, the other one is a reserve. But Blaze is in P1 and Abyss is sitting in a chair with his feet up already. Not smoking a cigar just yet. Josh in P2, Sparky in P3, and that Alpine car gets. What is? Devon is in P4, but he did make a pit stop. Pajala is in P5. Fanatical's P6. Rango's P7, but he does have a 5-second penalty. Same with Dr. JDM. He's going to get rid of it, or one of them. War Machine is in P9. Mad Dog P10. Salty's P11. Nice is P12. Emil is 13th. With Bremer 14th and Dr. JDM getting rid of one of his penalties. And another front wing change. And he's going to a set of hards, which is probably going to go to the end of the race. But lads, you have to give cars some space under the safety car, my guys. You got to give them some space. Do not sit behind them up close. That is how you get wing damage and penalties. We want to not have everybody sit as JDM has retired. Okay. As I was saying, we don't want people getting penalized. What is Salty doing? You do... Guys, you cannot overtake under safety car. As Emil has left the session, which is unfortunate. So both Williams cars now have penalties. War Machine's got one, and Sultana has two, with a drive-through penalty to boot. So, guys, just give the cars some space ahead of you and behind you. I'm expecting safety car in this lap. Yep, there it is. So we've had a VC turned into a safety car in the opening 6 laps. And penalties, front wings galore. So we're going right on board with Blaze. Let's see how he does under this safety car restart. Gotta let the safety car go into the pit lane. And Blaze is gone, but he's going to get hold up. War Machine has got a penalty. But safety car is in the pit lane, and Blaze has said sayonara. It is off into the distance already, nearly a second. Salty mad. Oh my god, Salty. So something has happened at the back. Oh, they've all come into the pits. Fanatical is up in the P5. Devon, P4. Pajala, Rain goes into the fence. He's probably missed his braking point, but Pajala is down in the P7. The Red Bulls are 8th and 9th. And nice, he's spun around. He's in P10. So did he get rid of... Yep, Sultana got rid of his drive-through. So he's still got 3 5-second penalties to get rid of. Oh, War Machine is now out. What the hell is going on? Oh my Jictor Lord. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, surely not. It's War Machine's left the session. I do not blame him. Rango does have some damage by the looks of it. And he's holding up Pajala, Salty and Bremer. An absolute treat. Oh my god. Oh my. It's another VSC. Front wings galore somewhere. Lap 7. Blaze still holds on to the lead under this VSC, but I would expect to see Rango in. Pajala's in. Salty is in. Pajala, 5-second penalty. Rango is in. Sultana's staying out. What is it? Baku is delivered again. Oh, but not in the way people would want to think. I think Sultana might have been speeding. It is now green flag racing. Oh, Salty is now on sauce, but he'll definitely come in. Salty does have a drive-through, so he'll be outside the points. Oh my god. Joshy and Devon looking to swap places. It's a 4-second gap between Blaze and Josh. Devon's been held up into this train and Sparky's had a spin. He's got onto the power way too early and he's had a spin. Joshy is up in the down in P3, Devon's up in the P2. So now will we see the titanic battle of Blaze and Devon for P1? And Devon's in. Has he got wing damage? Yes, Devon's got wing damage. Oh my god. Dutchy is now spitting chips. And now Fanatical is up in the P2. You don't want to go side by side through there. Oh, but Fanatical goes deep. Joshy round the outside, down to the inside. No, Fanatical holds on to P2. But Blaze, is he going to win on debut? This race. Oh, is that Sultana? Yeah, I think that's Sultana. Yep, I think Sultana missed that breaking point. Ranga really struggling on here tonight. Not sure why. Might be not feeling confident on those tyres. So, we finally get our fastest lap now. Blaze has got it, 43, but he's nearly 9 seconds ahead of Fanatical. Bremer's got it now with a 42.8. This race has been an absolute confused fest. Right on board with Bremer, who joined in Q3, is now under a second of getting a podium here tonight, or fighting for a podium place. And the two wins boys looking like they're going to get close, as Salty's probably going to do his drive-through. No, he's got wing damage. So that, yeah, it's not great. Well, Bremer's got no ERS, but Joshy has a lot. And it looks like Bremer's getting a little bit impatient here. If he holds his nerve, just wait for the DRS. He'll make the pass. It looks like Josh with the better traction though. They're both using ERS, but Bremer's got nothing. Well, Josh has quite a lot. As JDM has left the session. Devon has the fastest lap of 41.1. We might see a change with the Williams boys, Mad Dog and Rango Killer, 7th and 8th. Sure, if they work together, they can catch Pajala. P6. Actually, Pajala's actually going to come in now. And Rango does make the move. But Bremer needs to hold composure. 10.2 is the gap between Blaze and Fanatical. Bremer's now got a time penalty. And Pajala's on a set of softs. There's no way he's going to do 16 laps on a set of softs. I'll be shocked if Pajala can manage his tyre wear that well to the end. Probably expecting another safety car, and he's probably right. Bremer now hounding Josh like no tomorrow. He's actually bringing up Bremer towards Fanatical. It's 2.2 the gap between Josh and Fanatical. Oh, Josh squeezing Bremer. Is Josh going to come in? Yeah, Josh is coming in. As Mad Dog's made a move on Rango. So let's see what tyres Josh goes on. It might be a set of hards to the end. No, it's another set of mediums. Big interesting there. So he's definitely doing a 2-stop. Yeah, 2-stop. I am shocked. As Flunky has now left the session, he did retire early in this race. Rango is now back in for another front wing change. Fanatical's got he's pretty much his whole ERS. And the gap between Blaze and P2, it's now 15.5 seconds. I think Fanatical's got DRS. There's a big mistake on Bremer's part. Bremer overtook before the DRS zone. And Devon's was 4.1 seconds behind these two now. It's under 4 seconds now. So with these two squabbling, they're bringing Devon back in as we now pretty much half race distance. I'm literally scared to it's a VSC. So Fanatical survives this lap. No one's out. Might be just some debris. Sparky's in. Alright, so I read the chat, so I'm now sort of caught up to what's been happening. We're now green flag racing. Somehow Devon's caught up to these two. We could have a three-way scrap on here. P2 here. Unless a safety car comes out at some point, Devon's in again. I have no idea. Oh, wait. Fanatical has a drive-through now. Devon front wing. He's... Oh my god. He'd be spitting chips. Is Devon. Gets pole and he's done... He's done 3 stops. In 14 laps. And Norris has been lapped, unfortunately. So we've got Bremer, the Red Bull driver who came in Q3. And Rango's got past the mill, but the mill is a ghosted car. But this is a battle for P2 and 3. We've had, what, 3 VSCs and 1 safety car, so as Blaze is now in, will Bremer take the lead of this race? Yes, he will. Blaze is on a set of softs. So he must be very, very good on his tyre wear. Bremer, will he take the lead? No, he won't. Blaze had that much of a gap. He's out in P1 after his one and only pit stop. Fanatical's done his drive-through now. But he will still have to come in and pit to change a set of tyres. Oh, Fanatical's off into the escape road. Oh, this hasn't been a good, what, 3 or 4 laps for Fanatical. Our new championship leader after Penguin was promoted to Tier 2. This has been... It's been a chaotic race for start. Front wings everywhere. It's... yeah. So Sultana does have 1 5-second penalty to get rid of, but Bremer does have a 3-second penalty. But he's on mediums while Blades is on softs. Yellow flag sector 2. It's Fanatical. Aha. Yeah, that's... Oh my god. Now, either he was trying to break his wing and he broke it all off by mistake, or something. But this is now been a race to forget for Mad Dog, and I think Emil has joined back in. As Fanatical is into the pit lane. He is bang. Rango is out! And there's the rain. And it's a safety car. Safety car and now rain. So the rain has now come early. Salty is first onto a set of inters. Oh, is that a? It is a mill. Sparky has a 5-second penalty for speeding. What is Sultana gonna do? Inters. Everybody's coming in for their inters now. Blaze has wing damage, and Bremer stayed out. Has Bremer now thrown away a race win? Devon stays out as well. It must be still too dry for the Inters. They're all taking a gamble. Mad Dog stays out as well, so it must be still too dry for the Inter tyres. That's the only thing I can think of right now. And I believe Sultana, yes, Sultana has been lapped. Same with Sparky. Yeah, Emil's gonna come in anyway. I think now may be the time for the Inter tyres by the looks of it. Few cars struggling. Oh, it's very, very hard to tell in the commentary box. It is raining, but I don't think it's wet enough. Let's see what Emil does. Emil's gone and set another dries. Bremer's in, Devon there. Now might be the time for the Inters. And I think now, yep, both Sparky and Sultana have unlapped themselves. But Salty, oh dear. Oh, Emil got that penalty. I thought Mad Dog got that penalty. This race. I'm expecting Mad Dog to come in. Oh. Yeah, as I said, I'm expecting Mad Dog. Yeah, Mad Dog's definitely coming in for the Inter tyre now. He'll come out maybe P4. Maybe P5. But this car's all over the track at the moment. I don't know who's where. Oh, there's some damage. I think that might be Blaze. Or is it? Nah, it's the Red Bull. Yeah, it's the Red Bull. Salty. Yeah, Salty's got no wing. It looks wet enough for the inter-tie now. But everybody's still struggling. Sparky is now in, so he might be getting a lap down pretty soon. But I would expect Magdod to come in for those inter-tires. Devon is also coming in. He's got front wing damage as well. Oh dear. But alright, so while we're in safety car mode, so let's do some promotion, shall we? Tomorrow, F2 joined Kahoot God, the most beautifulest voice to commentate F2 ever, is on at 5 PM for FormulaOCE F2. Then at 8 o'clock tomorrow night, join Abyss, who will be commentating Tier 2. As Sultana has now retired from the session. And that's... oh my... Dutchie is throwing chairs at the window now. This race. Oh my god. Anyway, as I was saying, join Abyss tomorrow 8 PM for FormulaOCE Tier 2 here at Baku. And on Sunday at 5 PM, please join Mitchie 950 to commentate Tier 1 here at Baku. 5 PM Sunday, Tier 1. 8 PM Saturday, Tier 2. 5 PM Saturday, F2. Also, check out our YouTube channel as well. We've got all the races up until Monaco up on the channel right now. Also, check out our podcast, Over the Limit, on Spotify, Apple Tunes. I think it's on Google. I'm not exactly sure. And the video version is on YouTube as well. So, we are now going to get some racing happening. Safety car is in this lap. Sparky is in the lane. And Fanatical... oh, Fanatical missed his braking point. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, that would have been nasty. Let's see this from Josh. She's on board. Oh my god. So Devon's up in the P2 now. Josh is up in the P4. Salty gets out of the way. Bremer's into the fence here, ladies and gentlemen. Bremer is into the fence. Devon is up in the P2. He's already got a 3-second gap already. Joshy, can he make a move? Oh, Mad Dog's had a spin as well. Oh my god. That would have been a big result for Mad Dog. It's still a big result. He's still in the top 5, but now he's got some wing damage. There is 7 laps remaining, and Nos really not helping out Bremer at all. 2.7 is now the gap between Blaze and Devon. Oh my god, that was nearly into the vent. There's yellow flag sector 3. I think that might be a mill. Yes, it is. I think there might be some damage. There is some damage for Blaze. He's got no wing. Oh. It's a yellow flag. Blaze is out. Blaze is out. Oh my god! Yo, if you see my face right now, it's an absolute disbelief. How is that surely a safety car? No, nothing. And Fanatic is here! And Sparky is now out! Oh my god! Surely that has to be a safety car! How is that not a safety car? I know we just had one, but still! Oh, I have no idea where everybody is right now. From absolutely nowhere, Devon. I think Devon's won this race. I'm pretty sure everybody gets points. Pretty sure everybody gets points. The ones that are still racing. Josh is... Can Josh get a P2? What is this race? Oh my god, that is... I was gonna say, is that Bremer's front wing, but no, Bremer... And Salty is now out! Oh my lord. We'll stay on this battle between Bremer and Josh, but Bremer does have a 3-second time penalty. This has been... Emil is for some reason on mediums. This has been the most confusing, most mind-boggling league race I've ever commentated on. Oh my god! Oh, he's surely not. Oh, they're going to say side by side. He's surely not. Salty's left the session. Sparky has left the session. Oh, Pajala really not liking these wet weather conditions. Oh my god, Bremer is out. Oh my god, both bulls are out. Oxygen Thief he has just turned off Twitch. He's thrown his phone, TV, Xbox, freaking PC, all out into the garbage now. Oh my god. We still got 5 laps to go. What is this race? There's really nobody really near each other. Maybe Pajala and Mad Dog, but oh, Mad Dog's had a spin. Yep. And Pajala's got no wing. Neither does Mad Dog, so there goes that idea. But if Mad Dog just hangs on, it is a P4. Where is Nice? Nice is a... Yeah. What is this race? I'm scared to go on Discord after this race. Devon's gonna win, obviously, but the way this Emil's on slow. You know, we started this race with 19. We have 6 left. Josh, it's under 10 seconds, but it might be all too late. It's 7. Has Devon got damage? I think he does. He does! He's... Oh my god! Josh is going to win this race. Potentially. This has been... I cannot wait for podium interviews. I should mention, there are podium interviews here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Really, nobody... I mean, Ferrari get their first points. So... And technically so does Alpine, so both Ferrari and Alpine are on the board. But Ferrari's first points is a race win. Oh, no. No. Oh, it's Mad Dog. Please, just hang tight. Oh, thank God he got no damage by the looks of it. But it's under 14.5 seconds between Devon and Josh, but there's 2 and a bit laps to go. Two racing laps to go, so no more safety cars. This has been one of the most chaotic races I've ever commentated on. Oh, I'm sure the drivers are hating it right now, but for the rest of us, it's been drama filled, it's been entertaining, we've had safety cars, we've got rain. I would not be surprised if there's a blow up in the T3 chat. And I haven't looked at Discord yet. It's 12.4, but I don't think Devon is going to catch up. It's nice in the pit lane. Yeah, nice in the pit lane. It is Pajala's second podium of the season. Nice is on wets, but there's no point changing tyres with only 2 laps to go. It's under 10, it's not... nearly 9 seconds, the gap between Josh and Devon. I'm sorry, there's not much to talk about. But what can I talk about? 2 laps to go. Actually, final lap now. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Emil finally overtakes Bremer, but I'm assuming only top 6 get points. That's the one. That's one with the stewards and owners to work out on. But oh wow, let's 7 seconds is now the gap. Devon pushing like a madman, but he's gonna run out of laps unless Josh has got some front wing damage. .6 is now the gap. We might have a new championship leader potentially. It's about 5 seconds is now the gap. Or that, I think that might be it. It's 4.5 seconds. This is going to be a cross the line job. There's the Ferrari around the final, pretty much the final corner. It's 3.5 seconds. Can Devon do it? Will Ferrari get their first points as a win? Can Dutchy be smoking his cigars with a Devon win? It's going to be close, but not close enough. It's going to be a Josh win in the Ferrari. There it is. Devon gets P2. 3 seconds was the gap after Devon made that late pit stop, and it was 15 seconds behind. One more lap and Devon would have gotten it. Mad Dog is going to come home for a very solid P4 in that Williams car, and that is fantastic for Mad Dog. But Rapid Pajala will finish P3, his second podium of the season. Still points for the Alfa Romeo team, but it could have been, a 1-4 maybe? A 1-5? Oh, I have no words. Here comes Bajala across the line. There's his podium. Emil will get Alpine's first points as well. P6. What is this rate? I cannot wait to speak to the drivers. This is going to be something. And Nos will come home for P5. So points for Ferrari, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, Williams, Mercedes, and Alpine. Only 6 out of the 10 constructors have scored points. But this oh wow. Driver today, Mad Dog. I mean, I guess. Oh, wow. Yep. Devon needed one more lap, but Josh on debut gets a win, and Ferrari's first point is a race win. Oh, wowzers. Wrong one. Can I view gamer card? Yes, I can. Alright, there it is. A mil, P6, and then a lot of DNFers. Oh my lordy lord. So, at this stage, only the top 6 have gotten points. 7th to 10th, I need to confer with stewards and league owners and all that jazz. Devon gets fastest lap point as well. So 19 points goes to AlphaTauri. So very nicely done. I think we're waiting on one more driver. Yeah, we're waiting on Josh. Oh, boys, don't forget to include your audio as well. If you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear that.
We'll give Josh a few more seconds. If not, we'll just start the interviews.
I've sent an invite as well. Hopefully he gets something.
Yeah, I've sent a couple of invites. Yeah. Josh, if you're watching,
we're still in the lobby,
dude. Yeah, he's still in the lobby. But if not, we'll start off the interviews anyway. So we'll start off with P3 Pajala. So I'm going to assume the Rapid Boys are going to be throwing a party for you.
They're going to have a party. Yeah, they're going to have a party.
Tell us about your race.
How long do I have? Okay, look, you know what? I'll take the podium because I tell you now, I nowhere near deserved it. So, look, I lucked out. My teammate crashed in front of me. Things happened, but I got side pod damage on the first corner. Like, got ran into. It's a racing incident, no issue. So I had to deal with, I don't know if you guys deal with wings, but when you got side pod damage, the car is just undrivable. Like, you go into corners like 2 gears down and you're still going forward. It's just an absolute nightmare to drive. And then the rain comes, I've gone, oh, for God's sake, this is just going to get worse. But the worst thing about it, I don't know if you guys caught it on the stream, but Fanatical is going at like a kindergarten place. I couldn't even catch up to the safety car. He consistently stayed 25 to 26 seconds behind the group in front. He wasn't even catching them. I don't know why. I've got no idea why, but it was just so frustrating. So when that last safety car started, I was already 24 seconds behind the rest of the field. So I don't know if he had wing damage, but straight after that, he pulls over when the safety car gets called in, so I could pass him and away it goes. I'm like, okay. So look, I don't know if he had damage or what, but if he had damage, you surely pull over and get into the pits and just let us drive, you know what I mean? So, anyway, pretty frustrated with it, but you know what? I'll take the podium to the winners, particularly Josie and to, who comes second? What's his name? Is it?
Devon.
Great drive, boys. You kept it clean. Hats off to you, particularly in those conditions. It's hard enough to drive in the dry in that track, let alone in the wet. So, hats off to both of you guys.
Mate, there was so many incidences. Yeah, especially at the last Stroll corner, that was where the most action was.
Lap one. Did you
But
see lap
GG's.
one? Lap one. I went
Yeah,
from
yeah,
13th
yeah.
to 6th because the 6 guys crashed on Lance Stroll corner. That's like,
Yep.
fuck. Anyway, there we go.
All right. Well, GG's on
Yep.
P3. Devon, can you hear me, mate? One more lap, and you would have gotten your first win. Yeah, I mean, I saw you at lap 14, and you pitted three or four times, and I said on stream, I was like, this guy must be spitting chips, especially as well as Dutchy as well, because he's your, technically your boss. But after 14 laps, 3 pit stops, I mean, it is Baku. It's not like Monaco, but Baku has always been chaotic in league racing. But you know, it's still podium, and it was a chance at a win, but it's still P2, and he nearly got Josh at the end, but you know, there's always next week. Well, speaking of next week, nice segue. We are at Canada, so yeah, unfortunately Josh couldn't join the party, which is unfortunate. But hopefully we'll see him back racing in the future if there's any spots open. But yeah, well, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I will leave the standings at the end of the video as per usual. We might have a new championship leader in Devon, but I have to figure out all the numbers and all that jazz. There's going to be some talk with P7 to 10 whether they get points or not. But yeah, but until next week, I will see you next Friday at Canada. OCE will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. with Kahoot God commentating F2, and 8 p.m. tomorrow night Abyss commentating Tier 2. That Tier if Tiers 1 and 2 are anything like Tier 3 tonight, well, Abyss and Mitchie are gonna have they're gonna have lots to talk about.
Exactly. Get up the Rapid Boys
also,
this weekend.
Also, check out the podcast on the channel Over the Limit. I'm sure that'll be out next week to discuss Baku. Maybe Hartwig should get all 3 commentators on and talk about Baku next week. But yeah, until next time, take it easy, and we'll see you. I will see you at Canada. OC will see you tomorrow for F2 and T2 at Baku. See yous.